Hey guys, so what we're going to be making here is a simple top-down movement script for our player. He's going to be able to move up, down, right, and left. It's going to be great for a starting 2D game. Let's go ahead and get started on the project. Alright, let's go ahead and create the player real quick. I'm going to right click over here. I'm going to go down to 2D game object. I'm going to select sprite. Alright, right over here, I'm going to go ahead and click the little icon to add the sprite we want to use. I'm going to do this little background button. Awesome. Alright, and then I'm going to go ahead and go to scale. I'm going to select 9 for X and then 9 for Y. I'm going to change the color to red. Perfect. I'm going to go overhead to the name. I'm going to go ahead and type player for it. Perfect. Awesome. Alright, then let's go ahead and duplicate the player. Alright, go ahead and right click on it, then go down to duplicate. Awesome. I'm going to go ahead and change this one now to tree. Okay. Then I'm going to change the color to green. Perfect. Awesome. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and select the move tool here. Then I'm going to go ahead and drag this one out. Control D, Control D, Control D, Control D, Control D, Control D, Control D. Awesome. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and select the bottom one. Hold down the shift button, then select the top one, or the number 1. Then I'm going to drag that one into the tree, the original one, and close that. Make it look a little nicer. Awesome. Alright, let's go back to the player now and create the script. Let's go ahead and go to add component once you select the player. I'm going to go ahead and call this moving. Select enter for new script. Enter again. Awesome. Go ahead now and double click on the script. Perfect. Let's let that load. Alright, scroll up to the top. Now, let's add a variable here after the first bracket. Going to add a couple enters there. Let's call this a public float move, capital S, speed, semicolon. Alright, this is what's going to control what speed we set, and we can control that because it's public within the Unity engine. Alright, awesome. So let's go ahead and go to void update now. I'm going to paste some code here, and I'm going to explain it. Alright, so we have a couple if statements. The first if statement, inside of it, we're going to put a input.getKey, keycode.d. Okay, so when the D is selected, it's going to go ahead and initiate something inside of it. Alright, this initiation inside of it is a transform.position plus or minus vector3.right times move speed times time.delta time. And this line here is going to make our player move right. Alright, awesome. So we're going to do a similar thing if you go down here to the next if statement. The only two things what we're going to change is that dot A. Okay, so when you select A on the keyboard, it's going to initiate this thing below it, alright, which is going to be a move the player left. Okay, that's what that dot left is doing over here. Okay, it's using the vector3, which is the playing field. It's going to move it left. Awesome. Alright, and then do the similar thing for keycode W and keycode S. Alright, so the only things you're going to have to change below is, of course, that dot W or that dot S, and then within it, you're going to have to do the up and then the dot down. Awesome, so make sure you have all this copied down for your player to move. Awesome, so Control S to save it. Let's jump back into the Unity now. Let's let that load. Alright, once it's loaded, you'll go ahead and see the move speed variable down here, and you can adjust your player's speed. I'm going to go ahead and put 8 there, and then run and test the game. Let's go ahead. Alright, looks like he can move up, down, left, and right by hitting the A, W, S, or D code. Awesome. Alright, so that's it for this project. I'll see you next time.